First, I want to say for anybody that is younger than me, which is a good percentage of the planet at this point, because as you know, you get older, there are less of y'all.
A
But
little bit.
um, college is intended to demonstrate that you can complete a task. I can't say I remember a whole lot about college. I do remember a couple of teachers that were really impressive to me that I learned a lot from. But it's intended for you to socialize responsibly and to complete a task. It's intended to almost put you in like a gauntlet of like, let me give you all these things and all this freedom, and you figure out how to get this thing done. And like, if you do, there are benefits for that. There are a lot of doors that open just simply because you have a degree. That may change as time goes on because we've got all this like new technology, but like we're still in the window where having a degree really serves people really well. And I also want to say that like I don't think you have to pay hundreds of millions of dollars for that degree. I think if you make the decision that you want to go to a really prestigious school like a Harvard or a Yale or Duke or whoever, recognize that the intention there is for you to not just have a degree but to also build an expansive network that you can continue to tap into for the rest of your life. You're paying for the network the same way people pay for followers. So I see my education as a tool. I'm glad I have it. It's been beneficial for me. I went to a tier 2 school. I went to Wayne State University in Detroit. I went to a private school for my graduate education. I got my master's in organizational leadership from Siena Heights University, which is also in Michigan, Adrian, Michigan. So I didn't go to big fancy schools, but I was intentional about wanting to learn what I wanted to learn, and I did that, and I completed the task. And completing the task opens a lot of doors. And so I just want to reframe education. Like, we put a lot of weight on what you want to be when you grow up. And don't nobody know. Don't
Yeah,
nobody
yeah,
know.
yeah.
But like, forget all that. Like, you'll figure out what you want to be by doing things. Just look at this as a thing you need to get done, especially if you're not crystal clear about what you want to do. So I feel good about it. Now, the flip side to that is I also think like your education is only so valuable as your willingness to experiment. So like I've been willing to like try things and adventure and oh, I hate that. Let me do something else. Let me explore. I think you have to be willing to live life as well to make use of whatever education you have because like your education out in the world is always going to be more valuable. It's practical knowledge versus what you're getting in school, which is like, you know, it's ideas and theoretical mostly and storytelling.
That's how you answer that question. Go ahead, Amber. Go ahead. Thank you. I
You're welcome.
appreciate you.
You're welcome.
Greatly
I said
appreciate
I
it.
was gonna be authentic. Here we are.
And that's all we asked for. This is the makers of Amber Cabral, y'all.
Add a little sugar.